Hi, I'm Joshua Takacs here. Thank you to Panto Archive for inviting me for this little interview. I've got 5 questions here, and the first one is, can you tell us how you first got involved in Panto and about your first main role? Well, primarily I worked on cruise ships a lot, so when it was Panto season I was away on the ship, and then in summer, when the auditions are, I was away also. And one of my friends, she said, oh, you two playing the role of the prince. And then one Christmas I managed to have it free, and I did, my first role was Prince Paul in Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and that was in Barrow Forum. And the second question is, if you could appear in a panto with any other celebrity living or dead, who would it be? Well, I'd love to work with the classic legend comedians such as Larry Grayson, Les Dawson, Morecambe and Wise. However, I think this wouldn't help me because I do like to have a giggle and a laugh, and I think with their facial expressions and their quick one-liners and improvisation, I think it'd just be the end of me, and it'd do me, and I'd just be laughing all the time. So, question number 3. Prior to the dreadful outbreak of COVID-19, did you have any plans already in place for this year's Panto? How has this affected you? Well, I was up for a couple of pantos, and then also during the lockdown I did have a few auditions, and again they're inconclusive as a lot of pantos are being cancelled. And well, I'm going to see what was happening with Panto, because my wife Maribel is German Italian, so we're going to see where we're going to be for Christmas, and wherever I got Panto, we're going to try and place it round there. But because they're all getting cancelled, I think I'm going to be in Germany this year. So number 4, did you watch Panto as a child? What's your earliest memories of it? Yeah, I did. I really did enjoy Panto when I was younger, and one I do remember. I'm originally from Mexborough in South Yorkshire, and I went to Dearne Valley Playhouse, and it was Aladdin, and they called me down on the stage, and I went down, and I couldn't get through because the door was closed downstairs in the stalls. I couldn't get through, so I went back up, and they were shouting, Joshua, where are you? Come down. So then I managed to get in because the usher opened it this time. Got on the stage, but I was so embarrassed because I couldn't get on. I was crying on the stage, but they made me feel more than welcome, and I think they did get me laughing in the end, and it was brilliant, and I got plenty of sweets from it. Number 5, have you ever worked with anyone in Panto who did not enjoy performing? Or maybe a diva or someone just doing it for the money and hating every second? Well, no, I've never worked with a diva, but I've worked with some people who got homesick and struggle being away. And as me working a lot on cruise ships, I was never homesick, and just trying to get them people involved, because again you're away for 6 weeks to a month to 6 weeks, and it needs to be your family away from family really, and you need to get involved and have a good time. And it's always been pleasurable, and I've always really enjoyed Panto, and I've always had a good team around me. But just a couple of times you notice that they're homesick and they don't want to get involved. But Panto for me is all about getting involved and having a laugh with everybody, from backstage to all the tech crew to all the parents and the young kids and all the people watching it. It's just about being involved and having a good laugh. So thank you to Panto Archive for inviting me for this little interview, and you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter. Thank you, and see you soon. Cheers.